Okay, but this stream is going to be a little different. This stream is going to be a promo for the next stream that's going to be coming up. Okay, and it's going to be entirely on you. Okay, this is all about you. This one is going to be a game changer. And now, what is that? Okay, I am going to be doing live business plan reviews of your business. And if you have a cargo van business or if you're starting with your car, okay, we got a lot of people here who don't have a cargo van business, but you may have your own personal car and you trying to graduate up to that. Either way, I'll be doing business reviews, business plan reviews live. Okay. So put your business plan in the comment section, your city, what type of a cargo van, as much details as possible, and ask the questions that you would like to get from me so I can continue to guide you on your journey. We'll do a market research on it to look at your city. And if you're not interested in doing business in your city, tell us what city that you are interested in starting your cargo van business. Okay, so comment your business plan, all the information that you would like to put out there, and the questions that you have for me, because the more people that participate, we would do a live business plan review. Okay. I told you all before, I am here to be your guide for you to succeed in the new world. Okay. There's plenty of opportunities out here in this new world. Like I told you all in the last video, how the gig apps have actually provided us more value and they have widened the gap with cheap service and premium service. Okay, so I want to go over a few other things. It's been a very, very long day for me. And if anybody that is here right now watching, let me know. Okay, we don't got anybody here. So in the replay, I guess you all will let me know if you all could hear me well. Okay, so I wrote a few notes down that I wanted to go over with you all before I let you all go. So bear with me for a second. Okay, so we're okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So most importantly, don't forget, for everybody that wants to have to be a part of the free workshops, the business tools, and access and early access to future courses, sign up for the email list. It's free. First name, last name, and your email. Okay. So if you're just now joining, we're going to do a business plan review for your cargo van business. Okay. So, and before I let you all go, I want to go over something with you all with my earnings from the last delivery that I just did before I got in here. So, and I want to show you all the breakdown of how I do some things. So I don't know if I'll be able to show you here how much the order was. I'm trying to X out as much as possible to protect the customers. Oh snap, I got logged out. Okay, I got logged out. I ain't got time for this. So let me go here. Okay. Okay. So the order total that this customer spent with my business is $47.04. Okay. So I'm going to write that down here. 1 second. 4704. See if you can get that there. 4704. 4704. This was the entire order value. Okay. Now I want to break down the earnings here. All right. So the customer, this was a pay and pickup at a restaurant. So for what came out of my pocket was $12. Okay. So $12. That's how much it cost me to pay for the order. So I use my own money. Now we're going to break down this entire thing. Now, what's included into this $47.04 is a $15 tip. So the customer, this customer usually tips very well. Again, this is the importance I want to tell you all when you have good clientele, then they're big spenders, and most importantly, they order a lot, and I like, 3 to 4 times a month. I'm happy with that. So my ideal customer is someone who spends $1,000 to $1,500 a year. All right. So I got a $15 tip. So this is the cost tip. All right. Now I charge for this delivery, for their range, it was $4.99. So that's my delivery fee. Okay. My delivery fee is $4.99. Now we're going to get down to the taxes. Okay. Everybody market is different. So I don't advise you following me. I'm just breaking down the earnings for this particular order, my last order that I was just on. And in my city and state, I have to pay when it's something that I pay for and it's resold and I have to resell it, it's a 10%. So I got to give 10%. All right, 10% of that. So how I operate with this $15, I'll still incorporate that with this, okay? Because I'm not, as I told you all before, I don't work for money. I like to continue the money to circulate and reinvest the money back into the business, okay? But if I didn't do this order, and let's say I contracted the work out, I would have gave them the $15 plus the delivery fee. Okay. So since I did this order, how much did I take home? All right. So the 4704, do I have, okay. Hold on, put this down. It's time to bring the calculator up here. And remember with the 4704, I'm still going to include the tip. All right. So actually, yeah, how would I usually break this down with my earnings? Okay. So with how my bank account is set up, I have one main bank account for my business, but the bank account has different sections. Okay. So the operating cost is going to be an operating cost. That's going to be an operating account. And the operating account is the money that is used to pay for orders. Okay. And I'm going to get down to how all that the customer pays for everything. I may be using my money up front, but I'm going to get that money back. Okay. The customer is paying for everything here. All right. So the $47.04, I break that down. So 10% of that, and this is just an example because I don't want to confuse everything, because at the end of the month, I actually have to go through it, take out the delivery fee. I don't get taxed for that. I don't get taxed for the tip. So let me just go ahead and try that now. Take out the, okay, actually, Yeah, let's do that. So minus the delivery fee, minus the $15. All right. So that's left with $27.05. All right. So with that $27.05, and this is all being based on the taxing part. Okay. The taxing is in my city and state, everything is included when it comes to I just can't tax what I paid the merchant. Okay. The service is included with that in my state, in my city. Okay. Yours may be different. So that's why I can't give you legal or financial advice, because everybody's municipalities are different. All right. So, but in my city, I get taxed for the combination of the service and the cost, the cost of the product. Okay. So that'll be 10%. So that's $2.70, if you want to round it up, $2.71. Okay. Now that I'll take that out. Let me write that down. Hold on. So $2, I'm just rounding up to 271. Now the operating cost. So we're going to multiply that. I do 41 point, I think that's right. I think it's still 41.25. Or was it a little higher? Because that's not going to cover. Okay. All right. So 2705. Y'all gonna have to forgive me here, because it's just second nature for me. I just do this every day, and now I'm having to like get outside of my head and break all this stuff down for one single order. So let me see. Is it 41? Is it 40? Is it 40? See, 43. I'm just making stuff up, man. Percent equals. Okay, just to even this out and not confuse everything, I'm just going to say 45%. All right. So 45% of the 2705 goes back into the operating account. All right. And that's going to cover the cost of, the product. Okay. So I'm getting my money back. And sometimes you may not get the full amount due to merchant fees and stuff. And I think just like 2%, but it's very close. And again, I'm just breaking this down based off of the service and the cost of the product. Okay. Usually I would just, for good business practices, I would just do the whole thing and remove, what will I remove? The tax. I'll remove the tax. I'll remove the tips and the delivery fee. That's what I do, because, and all that goes to me. Okay. So in total, what's going to be coming out. So we got the 12. So let me go back here. So the 47.04 minus 2.71 minus, what was it, $12. So, all right. So that gives me $32.33. Now, a percentage of that I would put to the side for, let me put this down. I'll put to the side for marketing. Okay, so usually um, I'm going to have to go through my bank account and look at it, but I know it's like 10% for um, taxes, 5% for um, marketing, and then there's a split that goes to operating, and then the money that goes to me. Okay, so in total, I probably made with this order again. It's been a very, very long day, and I don't have all of my stuff in front of me, and I'm just, going off just this one single order. Usually, it's by the entire month, and I can break it down more easily. But I probably, after the merchant fee, I probably take home $25, maybe $25 to $28. Now, that $25 to $28 was made in about less than 30 minutes. Okay. And the mileage on that was less than 6 miles. And that doesn't include the order that I did before that one. I'm just breaking down I'm trying to break down this one earning for this one order that was for $47.04. And like I said, I don't want to show you all it's I have to protect the customer's information and stuff, and I don't have the blurring effect for this to do it live. Um, but yeah, so I had another order before that, and it was kind of the same thing. So I made around like $55 in an hour when I'm just rocking and rolling, sometimes a little more. So I'm telling you all this because many people who are starting this, or they're doing gig apps and they want to start something on the side. While let's say the people who are doing gig apps, look at the comparison of the gig app pay, which is, I think the base pay, I saw something was like $2 to $3 or whatever with some of the food delivery. I don't know about other, I used Lyft a few other times, and I tried to get some information out of the Lyft drivers, but it's very, very confusing. A lot of stuff is going on with them. But let's say you're doing that and you can create your own clientele on the side, and you're going to see a big difference in your pay. Okay, so just for that one order, less than 6 miles, I made that was just that one order. So 25 or maybe $28 just for that one order, compared to what you would get. I'm just assuming the $2 base pay plus a tip. Let's say the low end a $3 tip. Let's say the high end a $10 to $15 tip. You see what I'm saying here? You're going to bring more of the profits in by having your own delivery service. And again, you have an advantage because, like I told you all before, about people value whom they trust and who's coming to their house in very, very good services. They'll rather pay premium prices than going the cheap route. Even though you're going to have those people that go the cheap route, you don't want those people. But within time, and I don't want to say within time, some people are going to come over to the premium side. That's not always true. But I'm just trying to give you options. And again, we will talk about all of that. So like I said before, put your business plan and your city, your ideas, the questions that you have, so I could do a live business plan review. Okay. So let me see. I think I got some more notes here that I want to go over with you all. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Bring your ideas, bring your questions, and like the stream is free and it's very, very powerful. And if you would like to support this channel to continue to get more free content outside of liking and sharing, you could donate to the channel via Venmo at Cargo Van Secrets. Okay, so watch this next video here where we bust the 20 biggest myths in the cargo van business. Over the road versus a local delivery service. All right. Watch that next video and I will see you on the next one. Safe travels out there on the road and take care.